Howdy, Possum Patty here, and I'm just journaling, so come on along. Today's journal play is all about Oh My Darling Clementine. And I got this off a little box of clementines that we had to eat. And I like this mesh bit. And I'm going to see if I can get it off the packaging. And I'm going to use it on my jelly plate. Hopefully. Alright, let me work on this. I shall be right back. I think I'm going to make an art doll, and I'm going to call her either Darling or Clementine, or Oh My Darling Clementine. And I'm going to put her in my HP, my Harry Potter journal, because I have lots of empty pages. There was, there's a pretty paper here. Maybe this one with the flowers on it. There's a pretty one with butterflies. Oh, I already have an art doll on that page. I think she needs a little glue. I think I'm going to go right here. Okay, this is a used jelly plate that was gifted to me, and I'm going to use the netting from the package as like a stencil, and then I thought I'd make some little clementine masks to see how that works. So all I did was cut this little peanut shape out of some kind of a light cardstock, and I'm making a little, you know, that little thing that where it was attached to the tree. And then I am taking my stylus from the Dollar Tree and poking holes to give it that tangerine texture or clementine texture. Don't want it to look like a tomato. So I made a couple of these in different sizes. And here's another one, here's another one. So I'm going to have a stencil and a mask. I have some colored pages for my journal. And I have some, now these are all from, I want to call them junk mail envelopes, but you know, they say important plan information. So these are all bits of envelopes that have come in the mail. And some have windows, and I've masked the window. So I have no idea how this is going to come out. This is just going to be some play. I'm going to roll up my sleeves, get my paint, which is where behind me, in the bucket. Okay, I'm going to start with, I was going to try blue. And so I'm going to put on orange. Better get some paper towels. I don't think I have too much orange left. Oh, that should be plenty. To have a darker color and a lighter color. This paint's pretty old. Oops, well, that's still good. Which is good to know, but now there's too much paint on there. Okay, I'm going to roll out my oranges. These are both cadmium. One's cadmium red light, one's cadmium orange hue. Oops, How'd that happen? Crazy, crazy. Okay, now I'm going to put my little clementines or tangerines or whatever you want to call them down. Did I have 5? Don't remember. Okay, make a cleanup sheet. So what I want to do is take the orange away from around the little clementines. Okay, this is my cleanup sheet. That's what I call it. I'll throw it down on the floor for right now. And then carefully peel these off. Carefully peel these off. Carefully. 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 Okay, let's see. Let's put this on. Put this on yellow. Nope. Hopefully it'll pick that up. Okay, see now nothing came up. That means this is dry already. So what we're going to do is put a color on top of that. Maybe. Okay, once the paint is dry on the jelly plate, and you want that pattern, just put some more paint on top of it. Try that again. Might clean off paper. They look like peanuts, don't they? And there they are. Okay, now I want to put netting on top of this. And okay, I'm going to try doing a light blue net in the background and bright orange clementines on top of that. I just did some ampersands and you can still see them on the jelly plate. that down. Ooh. I like that. Okay, I'm going to pull that off. And should put it on white. Put that on some white. Hopefully it's not dry too much. Nope, that's good, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna go with this paper. And I used a app on my phone called LOL Photo Booth. And it takes your face and distorts it. And I want to make a funny face for my art doll. And I'm thinking of that one maybe. For my Oh My Darling. I could do that one. Or this beauty right here. Or I don't know, today I'm kind of leaning towards this one. So I'm going to just print it out with my Canon Ivy printer. Sometimes I bring up the light a little bit and I bring up the contrast a little bit. Just touch print and it will print out of the printer. I got to show you this calendar. I got this in one of those Yankee Swap Chinese auction Christmas gift games, and it is Grumpy Kitty with all kinds of funny sayings. And I thought this is going to be awesome to use in my journals. So the first one I picked out, I know it's April 22nd, but I like it because it got some feet, stockings with the little Grumpy Kitty pictures on them. The only reason I'm still here is because you feed me, not because I like you. And I thought I could cut this out and use this as the legs. Get my printer out of the way here. So I have my funny face. I have my legs I'm going to cut out. I have my darling Clementine, which I might make into the body. And that'll be my head. Or, this has got sticky on the back of it. Gotta be careful with that. I could somehow make this part of the dress. I don't have a lot of room though, if I'm going to show all that feet. Alright, let me cut this up so I see how much room I have. Okay, so putting this whole art doll together, I've got my background, I've got my Gelli plate print with the clementines and the mesh, but I was looking around for some arms and I found a much better idea for these legs with the kitty on it. So I'm going to put this aside and use the compression stockings that I got for Christmas. And I took these off the boxes. There's a picture on the front of the box. And I cut the Darling Clementines out for the top of the dress. And then I use that really nice first pull print. So this is a second pull print. This was a first pull print for the bottom of the dress. This is like, I didn't mean to do it, but it's perfect with that dark blue and orange. Love it. And the first set of arms I pulled out were too big, so then I got this set of arms off of the front of this Stitch and Sew magazine from 1974. And she just happened to have a stack of books in her hand, like she was going to school, so I cut off the books, basically cut off most of her arm over here because it had these books on it. And I am going to make her hold this bunch of clementines from the package, so she can be holding those clementines. And then I have one more clementine here that she can hold in that hand. So see how nicely it's all coming together here. And then, let's see. Oh, I was thinking about adding something to her skirt. I have some little tiny lace that would look pretty. And I have some yellow rickrack that I could glue on also. Or maybe put a little up there like a collar. Something like that. But then I think she needs some hair. So I took some of this fun fur and I cut out a little piece of hair to go around her head. Like so. So she's coming together, she's coming together. And then I was thinking, what if I could dye her hair orange? So this is a total experiment. I got out some markers. I've never done this before. Something new for 22. I've got pumpkin, orange, and mango. So let's see what these colors look like. Get scrap paper here. Ooh, I like that one. Oops. A little darker. This one's nice. And I don't know what color this is going to be. A little lighter. We could give her a little bit of the ombre look. Okay, I glued the background down to the other background. And I just glued the little bit of trim on here. And I'm going to put a little piece of rickrack across there too, because why not? It's going to take me a while to get this all put together. It's all in pieces here like a big puzzle. Big puzzle. So I had to go online and see if the song "Oh My Darling Clementine" was in the public domain. And it is, because it's from, you know, like 1894 or something like that. And apparently, I don't know if this is a true story. Well, there's a couple stories about the song. And we don't know which one is really the true story. But it is said that the fellow who wrote it about his, I don't know, his wife or his girlfriend that stubbed her toe in a rock and fell into a river and drowned. I gotta make sure, I gotta paste this so everything fits on the page. But I think I'm going to make the head stick up just a little bit. These are gonna have to go way to the bottom. I'll show you the hair in a minute. She needs something for a belt. I was thinking of some ribbon. Hey, I've got this black sparkly ribbon I think will go nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue these feet down, because they have to be at the bottom anyway. All that funny gurgling in the background is my washing machine. I have the noisiest washing machine ever. Yeah, so I thought it'd be very funny to record my own soundtrack, my intro and exit music. But you have to find songs that are in the public domain. And a lot of things, or most things, or everything from before 1924 seem to be in the public domain. I think I'll use the other glue for this because this is just paper. Paper. So now I'm going to go on the website and find the songs that are in the public domain. And one of those songs is "I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles." Kind of like doing a collage, isn't it? So I found a copy of that in the keyboard notation that I use for my keyboard, and I ordered it. So I got to learn that song and make a little "I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles" soundtrack. See, her head pops up, but on the page, it's not going to be. Still going to be on the page. Maybe. Maybe. Of course, there's the phone. Her hair is going to be sticking up, though. Okay, we could do that. Okay, I got up to answer the phone. Robocall. And I decided to rip around the edge a little bit and do some orange distress. This is Stays On Pumpkin. And I'm just going to go around the edge like we do. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where to put her arm. And I don't want to glue that middle part down until I've got the arm glued down. Because a little bit has to go underneath. And I gotta leave room for the little Clementine. For oh my darling. Oh my darling. I'll put her thumb up over it, I guess. Okay, okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Where's the other arm? Ah, where's the other arm? Okay. So I think now this part has to go down. And then that arm, because that arm is on top. Okay, I know you're waiting for the big reveal to see how her hair style looks and how she looks all put together. So, 1, 2, 3, and there she is. Look at that gorgeous hair. She's smiling. She's got her Clementine. She's got her decorated dress and her socks. She still needs a few touches, though. I believe she needs a bow in her hair. She's going to get a bow, and I believe she needs some earrings, so we're going to give her some bling bling earrings. First, let me glue the bow down. I just made this little bit of ribbon that was gifted to me. I was thinking about a barrette back in the, what is it, in the 60s, I guess? We all had these little barrettes with the bows on them. We had to collect all these bows and wear a different color bow every day. And our hair, oops, like that. Yeah, she needed a bow. A bow to tame that wild mop of hair. And let me open up this bling bling and give her some teardrop earrings. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna give her one over here. That's my wash machine and my dryer. Whoops, making noise. You know what, I think I'll give her a big crystal. Give her a big crystal, yeah, big diamond. Oops, it stuck to it. And now it doesn't want to come off. Stand by. Okay, how fun is that? Oops, glare. She's got her bling bling earrings and her big black bow in her ombre colored hair. And I did put a little bit of the sparkly ribbon there for a belt, but the Clementines covered most of that up. And she just needs one more thing. I know this is like never ending. Goes on and on and on. Gotta find the right pencil. This is my Stablio All pencil. Because you know I don't like people floating up in the air. Everybody's got to get grounded. So I'm just gonna put a little black there. Like a little shadow under her foot. All means it writes on almost all things. And it is water soluble. I get a nice little shadow going there. This is my water brush. Which is good because with a water brush you don't have to keep a cup of water on the table. All right, wow. Wow, took out the jelly plate, the paints, packaging from the Clementines, trim, rickrack, packaging from the socks, magazine, ribbons, faux fur, bling bling, Canon Ivy printer, took out my pencil, cardstock, a lot of little pieces to put this page together, but that's my play for today. I am going to sign it, put the date. January 10, 22. Should I sign my artwork? Why not? I'll sign it down here in the corner. Awesome. Daddy. Thanks for joining me for today's play. I hope you enjoyed my little Oh My Darling Clementine, Possum Patty. And I hope you have some fun in your art journal or your junk journal or whatever kind of journaling you do today. Bye-bye now.